What is the next level in your personal growth? So many times we get caught up chasing some crazy outcome or trying to prove something to someone or attempting to beat our last personal record. Maybe there's one skill that you're obsessing about and you're trying to become the best at it. And although there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and if you know it's the right thing for you, go for it, a lot of the time it's important to recognize what the next level in our personal growth really is. For many people, it's about spending more time with their family and the people that they really care about, not more time at work making their next $200,000 extra per year so that they can have a slightly fancier boat. Think about it. What is it for you that will really enhance not only the quality of your life, but the quality of your consciousness, the feeling that you wake up with day to day? A lot of things that you're pushing and striving towards won't actually change that at the end of the day. They'll maybe increase your comfort or make you feel a little more relaxed and more certain about your finance. Or maybe they'll make you feel like you're a big person that can take care of everybody. But ultimately, deep and exponential personal growth is a result of looking deep within and asking yourself, what do I fear? Because fears are an indicator. They're like a hint. This is where you should go. This is what's scary to me. This is what's overwhelming, or I feel intimidated by, or I feel that I'm not good enough for. That's the best and biggest tell. There's no better hint than, oh, this is too much for me. I'm not good enough. That means, hey, if I go over here, I will grow. And if that is making $1 million, great. Go for it. If that's scary and overwhelming and you know it's a challenge and you have a lot of limiting beliefs around money and you really want to get that situation handled, fantastic. But maybe, just maybe, it's adopting. Or maybe, just maybe, it's learning how to climb a mountain. I don't know what it is for you, but I want you to drop it in the comments for us as well, because everybody has something that they're kind of scared to do, but they know that they should do it, and it's what would grow them rapidly. In my life, that was getting in front of a camera every single day for a year when I first started 5 years ago. More recently, I did a lot of speaking, and then before that, I was working on starting group coaching back up because that was something that I felt I wasn't good at back in the day. So then I had to go and master that, right? Because it was something for me to get good at that I knew I wasn't very good at previously. So maybe there's something that you failed at that you want to come back to and really get handled this time and do properly. Or maybe, like for me right now, you're stretching towards a goal that you've never thought you could reach before. Maybe you've accomplished a lot of your goals already. Maybe you've been watching my channel for a while and you're already progressing a lot, but you want to take that next level, that next leap. What is that for you? Could it be that you want to move to a different country? Could it be that you want to start a new relationship? Or perhaps it's a new skill. That's great. All of those are valid, and there's many more that you could be going for. Maybe you just want to get a pet. Maybe you've never had a pet before and you've always been scared of having this pet. You always wanted it, but when you were growing up, your mom always told you no. And so now you're going to go do it, but you're scared because it's like you can hear your mother's voice in the back of your head. A lot of people have that kind of experience. What is that for you? If you can break through that, it's pretty remarkable what can happen. And to everybody else around you, it might seem silly or insignificant. I remember one time, for me, it was about going out into the forest and going on a lot of hikes because I was scared of wasps. That was a big fear of mine. So being exposed to that and having a lot of bugs around me and being in that environment was actually transformational for my soul. For everybody else, it might be no big deal. But for me, it was huge. So what's huge for you that might seem minuscule for somebody else? I want you to do that thing because that's when you'll feel the most alive. That's when you'll really grow. That's real personal growth, not just reading self-help books or listening to podcasts. Although those things are fantastic and I encourage them, don't just rely on this content consumption because that can be an addiction and a spiral. I want you to actually take action and move forward and grow and be aggressive about your growth in your life. And sometimes it's time for rest. I've had months where, really it was all about stepping back. I was doing too much. And it was scary because my identity was tied up in being an overachiever. So relaxing, taking time off, meditating more, journaling, and even just doing absolutely nothing, having a blank calendar was something that was crazy to me because I was being very productive before that. And that change was needed at the time because I was getting addicted and becoming just a purebred workaholic. So what is it for you? What is that next level? What is that thing that might seem like no big deal to everybody else, but you know it's so important for you to take that step because that's how you'll evolve, that's how you'll grow, and that's how you'll know that you're on the right track and that you're constantly evolving and becoming an even better version of you.